What's up, it's Fred here at Thomann's Drum Bass channel. This episode is about how to improve your drum hardware, especially when you're touring a lot and your drum setup is a little bit more crazy than your regular drum set. Now I'm back from a club tour with my artist Clock and our festival season is right next door. So let's get to my storage and update my hardware setup. Here is how my actual drum and hardware setup looks like. It's built with regular Thomann cymbal stands. First, let's remove all cymbal stands. The bass drum, snares and floor tom are not touched because I will only update the cymbal hardware, so the main setup will stay the same. Before we can set up the new hardware, all markings should be removed to have a clean start and to mark the new hardware later. And at this point, it's a very good opportunity to clean up the drum carpet. Now, my goal was to find a solution where I can leave all necessary hardware parts and microphones right in place at one piece of hardware, but I didn't want the look of an old school drum rack. And it needed to be as light as possible to get it in the flight case by my own if necessary. So I came up with two Thomann power tower racks, one for each side, that I've already prepared. The vertical pipes are cut and the horizontal pipes are attached very low to reduce the look of the drum rack as good as possible. I've already placed the multi-clamps roughly on the drum rack. So now let's set it up. Next, I removed the upper parts from the regular drum hardware and mounted on the drum racks. The rest of the setup needs to be transferred too, because I still want to play the same setup but with different hardware. So now I need to place the drum pads. And my 10-inch snare needs to be mounted too. Regarding my cymbal setup, I wanted to update the kit with one more 20-inch crash on my right side. The very low horizontal pipes bring one negative aspect with it. The cymbal stands will shake if they are extended a lot, so I cut small pieces from the remaining pipes. And by the way, don't do that at home and only with safety equipment. The small pipes fit perfectly in between my extended cymbal stands and reduce the shaking. Now I set up my cymbals again and adjust all stands in detail. The microphones need to be attached on my hardware too, to save as much time as possible for setting up the drum set. Take clamps and short boom stands to bring the mics right in place. And here's the result. Only two hardware parts that will fit into one big flight case. The setup time for this part of the drum set takes only 20 seconds. Guys, now my drum setup is way more efficient, so it takes less time to set it up or I'm faster ready to load the truck. But I know this is just one way when you have enough space in a truck, and I know this isn't the usual way to case your hardware. But go to your drum set and check out where you can improve your setup. Sometimes it's the little things that make a big difference. Thumbs up if you liked the video. See you in the next one. Bye.